What is up, guys? It's Ian from the PI Podcast, and this is a video on why I think Davante Adams is going to have a career year and Derek Carr is going to win the MVP. This is a hot take, okay? But Davante Adams is getting to play with his college quarterback, Derek Carr. I think it's going to be a very similar situation to the Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase situation where they come in and they just explode. Davante Adams is already the best wide receiver in the NFL. Derek Carr is a very good yardage quarterback, and I think the yardage is going to be close to 5,000 yards, maybe more. And I think he's going to get the touchdown totals to finally win an MVP. And a lot of times people complain, or not really complain, but they talk bad about Davante Adams and Derek Carr, how Davante Adams had Aaron Rodgers, Derek Carr is not a good quarterback, but the fact of the matter is Derek Carr is a borderline to actually is elite quarterback. He plays in a very good division, which kind of overshadows because he's not the best quarterback in his division. So obviously Aaron Rodgers is the best quarterback in his division. So it kind of, you don't take respect for Derek Carr like people should. And then another thing you have to look at is Derek Carr's situation. And yes, the Raiders are an overall decent team, but very poor coaching. He's always getting a new head coach, offensive coordinator. There's very inconsistent coaching on the Oakland Raiders part or the Las Vegas Raiders part. And Davante Adams, yes, he's had Aaron Rodgers, but let's not forget what Aaron Rodgers did week 1 against the Saints last year. He looked washed, and I think you're going to see a lot more of that next year or this upcoming year from Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers, especially without Davante Adams, because as much as Aaron Rodgers helped Davante Adams has helped Aaron Rodgers. And if you want to look back, Aaron Rodgers has always had a very good number 1 wide receiver. You can look back to Greg Jennings, Jordy Nelson. He's always had a good wide receiver. He's always had decent running backs to open up the passing game. Davante Adams is going to a situation where, yes, he will be the main number 1 target. However, you have to respect Hunter Renfrow and Darren Waller. It's going to be a very wide open offense, in my opinion, where Davante Adams is going to be going down the field. You're going to have to watch Hunter Renfrow. You're going to have to watch Josh Jacobs, where Josh Jacobs is not as good as Aaron Jones, but I still think the Las Vegas Raiders are better than the Green Bay Packers this year. And then a lot of people also say it's going to take some time to gel, brand new quarterback with a brand new wide receiver, even though they had a college connection. There's no guarantee they go off and do what Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase did this past year. However, that's why I think that they will be able to outbeat the Denver Broncos this year. So many people are high on the Denver Broncos. However, they're ignoring the fact that Russell Wilson's going into a completely brand new system, new head coach, wide receivers that are not better than what he had in Seattle. However, he will have a better defense, so he won't have to carry the load. But there's people saying that the Denver Broncos will win their division. I think that's crazy because that division, to me, is going to stay the Chiefs or could be the Raiders or the Chargers. I think they're the dark horse to fight for the second place, and depends on how the Chiefs do without Tyreek Hill. I think the Chiefs did a good job replacing Tyreek Hill with Juju, completely different types of receivers, but you lost a number 1 option and picked up a number 1 option, whereas the Green Bay Packers lost their number 1 option and replaced them with an injury-prone number 2 option in Sammy Watkins. And they also lost Valdez-Scantling. So the Green Bay Packers are in a far worse situation than the Las Vegas Raiders and Davante Adams. I think Davante Adams is in a very good situation over there in LA or Las Vegas because I think a lot of people also forget Josh McDaniels is a very good offensive coordinator, and the Green Bay Packers just lost the offensive coordinator that helped push Aaron Rodgers to back-to-back MVP years. The Green Bay Packers has lost a lot. The Las Vegas Raiders have stability now. Not only did their head coach get fired last year, their number one pick from the previous draft gets arrested for DUI halfway through the season, or vehicular manslaughter. So the Las Vegas Raiders going to be a very solid team this year, I think, and I think they push for first in their division. Do they win first? I don't know, because the Chiefs are so hard to judge. Everybody's thinking they lost two of their biggest pieces in Tyreek Hill and Tyrann Mathieu. However, they had a solid draft. They picked up Juju, who I think is going to be a solid number one option for Patrick Mahomes. The West is anybody's division, and I really think the Green Bay Packers have issues with the Vikings this year, especially because the Vikings got an offensive-minded head coach, and it's always been the Vikings have been held back on offense because of Zimmer. And I think they take the next step this year, the Vikings do. They have Kirk Cousins, who's a solid quarterback. I'm not saying he's going to blow anybody away, but when you look at his stats, if you're a stats person, he's a very accurate quarterback. He doesn't take a lot of risks. However, with an offensive coordinator who just won the Super Bowl, if you don't remember, with the Rams, who has a very similar type quarterback. Matthew Stafford's more of a gunslinger, but Kirk Cousins is a more protect the football kind of guy. But Minnesota also has Dalvin Cook, Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen, and I think their defense is extremely solid as well. So Green Bay is going to have to fight, and Las Vegas is fighting for first. Green Bay is fighting to keep first. So it's really anybody's division in the West, and it's the Green Bay Packers division to lose in the North. But sorry for the camera shaking. That is what I think is going to happen. I think Davante Adams is in a far better situation than Green Bay Packers Aaron Rodgers is. It's a little bit of a hot take. Raiders win the West and the Vikings win the North, but that's my take. Comment down below what you guys think. If you think I'm crazy, if you see where I'm coming from, maybe you think I'm stupid, doesn't matter. Leave it down in the comments below what you guys think, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace, guys.
Thank you for watching the PI Podcast. Make sure you subscribe and tune in next time so you don't miss the latest news in the NFL world. You can also follow us on TikTok at PI Podcast and on Twitter at PIPodcasters. Until next time.